I just spent 90 minutes giving Claude Code full access to a WordPress site using WordPress Studio. The mission was simple. Use the official WordPress Agent Skills to build native blocks without touching a single line of code myself. It understood the block grammar surprisingly well, but it hit a major wall when we asked it to handle everything within Gutenberg instead of using CSS. We found the exact line where the AI magic turns into a little bit of a tech debt. In this recap, I'm breaking down the biggest wins and also the massive fail. Let's look at what we found. Hi, I'm Lex from Tech's Reviews, a UX designer and developer by day and a WordPress educator by night. And this is the setup that I used today. So for building, I use WordPress Studio. So it easily can create a local development area for WordPress itself. Then I installed Code, of course. For specific skills, you have the Grill Me skill. The Grill Me skill really helps out with getting the AI in line with your thinking. For instance, what is your preference in Gutenberg? Could it use CSS, or don't you want to use Gutenberg at all and only use the theme itself, like the classic themes, right? Then I used Cursor for the coding and for the editor itself. And then I also installed the WordPress agents. Now, this is one of the golden things that you really need because it allows AI to understand how it can create the blocks, but also the themes, the plugins, and everything that's available within WordPress. And one surprising thing that it did was using the Abilities API. And in the end, I asked it, all right, could you recreate the Figma file? Now, it didn't have the MCP directly available. So I asked to use the Grill Me skill. What you then do is go inside here and ask, copy this. If you have Figma with development, grill me on this wireframe section. And I want to recreate in WordPress using native Gutenberg blocks as much as possible. And when you do that, it will grill you. It will ask you questions, what you want, and to align everything. So this makes it very easy for you to align with the AI. And then what it came up with was this. And this is all done with the Gutenberg. And I was very surprised how far it came. It even used the native and the new Abilities API that I haven't used myself before. So it was very new to see that you have attributes in your paragraph and you can select it and you can select a post meta and that you have some post meta fields. It was very refreshing seeing AI doing that. It also created the text, it created the image, it created the loop, it even custom made and selected some of the images. And I think if we look at the design, it's pretty close, but it wasn't the best. It didn't always use what I asked it to do, because before I logged in, there was a lot of CSS within the functions PHP, which is registered doing the WP Enkai style. It was something like 100 lines. I asked AI to fix it, to only use Gutenberg where possible, and only add the classes where needed. Secondly, it also made a meta tool for the title, which isn't needed because you can directly use it using the title block. And lastly, the background wasn't as I expected, but that was fixed quite easily. It took 90 minutes to build the entire thing, but what really surprised me was the usage. If we go back into our Claude session and we look at usage, we see that we are at 27% of usage for everything that we created. As compared to with Build Darius, it was 81%, and with Elementor, it used up all the tokens that it had left. Also, we used Sonnet 4.6 during this session, and it created pretty good results. You still need to steer it a little bit, like I said earlier. It was a bit of a struggle, but it also was very fun to do. And if you would like to see me struggle for 90 minutes long, you can watch this live stream right here. And yeah, just click it. Click, 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 click. Because it was very fun to do. You really see everything that I did, but then in 90 minutes. And as always, thank you for watching and keep designing.